Hey guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm doing a video that you guys always want to see, but I want to make sure that they're really good, so I don't give them to you all the time. I wait until I've got a load of stuff to do, and by golly, have I got a lot to do. So today I'm doing a dupes video. Whoa! Crowd noise, the crowd goes wild. So I know you guys love these. Like, honestly, I think my most watched video ever is a dupes video with like 40,000 views. And I know people love these, so if you know anyone that you think would love a dupe and a bargain, don't we all? Make sure you share it with your friends, let your friends know, let them in the bargains too, don't be selfish. And yeah, so I've got quite a few to show you. I've got loads of Bottega dupes. I didn't want to just do Bottega dupes, but I had to show you them because they're so good, and I wasn't going to not show you them just because I didn't want. But I've also got Balenciaga, we've got Gianvito Rossi, we've got the Row, we've got Prada, we've got it all, guys. So before I get into it, if you haven't already, I would love you to subscribe to my channel and make sure you watch to the end, because I've just decided in this moment I'm going to save the best till last. I'm going to be sneaky, so make sure you watch to the end for the best till last. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle them around. I'm not going to do all one brand. I'm just going to pick and choose, so it's not boring, like, because there's so much Bottega. I'm going to spread it about. So let me put my cup of tea down, let me have a sip, and let's get started. So the first one is going to be Bottega, because of course, and it's a classic dumpling pouch, as some people like to call it. Does kind of look like an uncooked dumpling, or a dumpling in the shape. I don't want to invest in it because I'm not a huge clutch wearer, but I did get one from Arket. It was a gift, and they do it in 2 different sizes. I don't know if they do different colours yet, but it's this one. So it's slightly different from the Bottega one. I'll put a picture of the Bottega one in the fact that the Bottega one doesn't have like this little tab and the exposed kind of, where it opens, it's not exposed, and the Bottega one has, it's kind of like just that bit's inside, so it just looks like folded. But I quite like that you can see that. It's not as gathered either, it's just got the one gather, but I really like it. I think it's a really good dupe. It's leather, it's a really good quality bag, it's very soft, it almost looks a bit vintagey. It's got this detachable crossbody strap. I've actually only ever worn it as a crossbody, and I got it intending to wear it as a clutch. This is a smaller size. I do a bigger size, but I like the small size because I can fit my camera and everything in. I fit everything I need in it, and I've worn this a lot when I've gone out as like a crossbody bag for the evening, and I guess it's nice as a clutch too, but I just like it as a crossbody bag, and I like the fact that the strap's quite thin. But yeah, I think this is a really good dupe. There are some amazing dupes elsewhere too. I know New Look have an amazing one. I'll put a picture in. Where else? I feel like the question is more where doesn't have a dupe. I think there's quite a few on ASOS too. So what I'll do is I'll remember to do a blog post to go alongside this, and for the blog post I will do all of the dupes for each one if I can. If there's just one, it would just be that one. But for example, an item like this that is heavily copied, I will link all of the copies. For a dupe, this is probably at the higher price point, but I feel like you're paying for it because it's leather. It looks like the Bottega, but it's not a dupe in terms of, it's not an exact copy. It's kind of got its own style. They've not tried to completely rip it off. It's just kind of inspired by it. And then you'll have ones that are like £10, which are exact copies. So it kind of depends which route you want to go down. So next I'll show you another bag. So this bag is a great dupe, I thought, and they have it in 2 different sizes to the Balenciaga city bag. The classic city bag, I literally was obsessed with this bag when I was younger. Like, I'm talking like 12, I'm not even joking. I can't remember what program I watched, but I watched a program, probably Rich Girls. Oh my god, does anyone remember Rich Girls? This town is our town, this is our family, bet you wish to do one of us. Please tell me if you guys watch that, because I feel like I'm aging myself by saying I used to watch it, but I loved it so much. This is like before the days of The Simple Life and programs like that. It was like the original Kardashians type program, and it was following Tommy Hilfiger's daughter. Anyway, I love that program, and I think one of them had it, and I was like obsessed with this bag. I literally, this is how young I was. I think I used to cut up pictures of it in a magazine and like make a scrapbook of this bag. Anyway, so surprising I don't have one. I should probably get one for like my young self, like for the memories. Anyway, life story aside, I'm terrible at telling people my life story. I was about to tell you a story and then I was like, no. My point is, don't tell people your life story. And then I was about to tell you another story about how I tell everyone my life story. So, back to the bag. This is such a good dupe, I thought. I mean, it's a lot more structured and it's bigger, but I know they have different sizes. It has got a crossbody strap. It's kind of like suede and leather. It's from River Island. It's really affordable. You can fit so much in here. I literally, the other day, because I didn't have time to transfer my stuff over, I just got my other bag with all my stuff in and put my other bag in here. So I had like a bag and then loads of other stuff inside this bag. That's how big it is. And then they also do it in a smaller style and lots of different colours. I just thought it was a really good one for the Balenciaga bag. And I don't think it's a style that I've really seen copied that much. I think it's a real classic that's kind of underestimated by myself too. Not me when I was younger. And yeah, I'm surprised actually that it's not copied more. And we're back to Bottega because I'm gonna have to be like Bottega, something else, Bottega, something else. I've got so much Bottega. So this is a bit premature, but guys, the best stuff comes out early and you have to just get it, no matter what time of year it is. If you like something and you think you'll still love it when it comes to that season, because I'm telling you now, so many times I've not got boots or coats or sandals because of the time of year, and then it gets to the time of year and I can't find anything I like. So if you like it, get it. That's my motto. Don't regret it. Get it, don't regret it. Anyway, I don't know why when I say something sassy I always have to say an American accent, so no one else do that. Life story aside, so this is a pair of shoes that I got and did not regret. These Bottega Effect sandals from Topshop. I don't know if they have that smell that really reminds me of the seaside and like a shop that sells buckets and spades and blow up sea stuff. I'm telling you my life story again. But they've got that kind of smell that I really like. I don't know if they're leather. Yes, they are. This is leather and this is leather. So why do they smell like that plasticky? Maybe it's the polish. Anyway, I love these. I really like the square toe. I love the fact that it's like a dark, I feel like they've really paid attention to the sole of the shoe. And considering they're £42, which is pricier for a pair of sandals, but it's mega expensive, I just thought they paid a lot of attention to it. I love the strap. It's really soft leather. I don't know if they have it in other colours, but as I said, I'll do what I just said and link loads of different things. But I thought this was so Bottega because there's so many styles that have got the quilting down and copying that. But this one is a real good dupe for the one that's kind of woven. I've not really seen many people do a dupe for that, so I was really impressed that Topshop had kind of nailed this. I would have liked to see it with a little bit more of a heel because this is like completely flat. And this is quite wide on my foot. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep it because I love it, but I don't know how wearable they are. But we'll see. I'm going to walk around the house a few more times in them and then decide if I should keep them. But I really love them. I think they're such a good pair. They look amazing. Like, aesthetic wise, they have hit the nail on the head. Okay, the next dupe is something that I love, and I have to admit they are like ridiculously painful, but it's because of the style. So these are the dupes for the row boots. Let me put the row boots here to show you. So the difference is that the row boots come all the way here, the zip, but that does, I mean, I think it's more flattering, makes the foot look narrower, but it's not like mega different. And these are really cool and chunky. These are probably my favourite chunky boots that I own. And I just think they're really nice too, because I feel like the Prada boots are gorgeous, and I've got loads that are, like a couple of pairs that are similar to the Prada ones too. But I do feel like that style has been majorly overdone. So what I really liked about these is that they've got a nod to the rose style with the zip, but they're just a bit different to what everyone else is wearing. They are really soft leather. They just need wearing in. Chunky socks. I got blisters that literally bled through my socks, but I wore them for the first time to go to London and walk around London in. So to be honest, I'm an idiot, and I didn't have any blister plasters with me or anything. So I think chunky boots, you don't expect them to be comfortable the first couple of wears. So I'm just letting my scars heal before I wear them again. But long story short, life story aside, guys, I can't help myself. It just comes out. These are amazing dupes for the row boots, do you not think? And really soft. I really like office shoes. I think that they're quite underestimated. Personally, I underestimate them for sure. Like, when I'm looking for a pair of shoes, it's not the first place I look ever. It's like one of the last places I'd even think to look. But they have so many good styles. My sister got a really cool pair of boots, actually. Let me actually put a picture in of her boots and the Celine boots, because they are amazing dupes for the Celine boots, and they're from Office too. So yeah, I think they've got some really nice boots in there, long story short. So another Bottega dupe is one that I actually got for this video, and I was going to return it because I was like, I do not need another tote bag, and then I was like, no, I do need another tote bag, and kept it, and I've worn it ever since, literally all the time. And it's this tote here. I think the Bottega actually have got a tote exactly the same, except for it's got, I think it's got like a bit of leather that runs across the top. I'll put a picture in, and then thinner straps. But what made me want to keep this is because it fits my laptop in, it's nice, because on my other tote bags, they're nice, but they're kind of like, say I was going to take a picture of my outfit when I'm in London, which I always do, I would want to take another bag to actually wear with the outfit, and then like put the tote bag to the side when I'm taking the picture. Whereas this is the sort of bag that I would want in the picture. So I was like, that's good. And the fact that it's got thick straps, all my other tote bags have got really thin straps, and literally when you're carrying a laptop and stuff around London all day, it digs in. Whereas because this has got thick straps, it actually is really comfortable to wear on your shoulder, and it kind of makes the weight feel not as heavy. But yeah, it's a really good bag. It's leather, I think. It's either leather or leather effect. I'm pretty sure it's leather. And then it's got this like inner that you can take out and put in this like fabric little pouch. Oh, I just went very bright then. So yeah, I think this is a really good dupe for Bottega. They have it in white too. I think they had it in a few different styles, and I think they also had it in like quilted rather than the woven, so you could like pick what your preference is. But Topshop are like nailing the Bottega dupes at the moment. So having just dissed the Prada boots, I now have two dupes to show you from the Pradas. So the Prada boots here are very chunky. They've got that, is it cleated heel? Anyway, what this, I think it's pleated heel. They're like patent. I don't know if they do them in non-patent. They've also got the knee-high ones now, which I've seen dupes for everywhere. And also the other ones, there's dupes everywhere, like proper copy dupes, like Public Desire, Ego, Missy Empire, I think. All of the brands that do like copies have got copies, but I want to show you a couple that I've got that are more kind of inspired by. So I've got a couple of pairs, different price points, both kind of affordable. The first are these Topshop ones. Now I'm not sure if they're sold out, but if they are, I know that Topshop have got another pair that are pretty much exactly the same, a little bit shorter, and so if anything more Prada like. And they're basically a really chunky Chelsea boot. These were quite uncomfortable when I first got them. It took me a couple of wears to wear in. I just wore them with like 2 pairs of socks or sleep socks, and I actually took them to Prague with me and walked all around Prague in them, and I didn't get blisters. So even though I say they need wearing in, they do, but as long as you kind of have plasters and thick socks, you'll be fine. I really like these. I literally, if you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should by the way, I have worn them non-stop. Let me put in a couple of pictures to show you. They just look so good with outfits. I really like them. I just think the chunky boot is such a cool look, and I'm loving it this season, as you can tell by the fact that I've got 3 pairs. But yeah, so these are a really good dupe for the Prada ones without being too Prada. I'd actually say maybe these are a bit more of a dupe for the Bottega ones. Let me put a picture of the Bottega ones in, because they've got that higher length to them. So they're kind of a cross between the Bottega and the Prada, with their own take on it. And then these ones are definitely erring more towards the Prada. These are from Monkey. For the chunky boots, these are the most lightweight pair that I have found. So they don't weigh a ton, so when you're walking, they're actually really comfortable. So with all the other pairs that I've tried, because they're so chunky, they're actually really heavy. I mean, it's probably to do with the fact that these are cheaper, but I think it benefits them. So because they're heavier, they kind of pull down on your foot when you walk, which can make them rub, whereas these ones are really lightweight. So they haven't got the same, they're cleated, but they're not as cleated, and they're not as chunky, because they look chunky, but they kind of go like straight across. but they are really comfortable. They're kind of almost like square in the toe. They are actually, they don't look it, but when you look down and you're wearing them, they almost look square, and they don't come up as high. So these are definitely more like a Prada vibe than the other ones. So another dupe that is Bottega, obviously I'm going all in on Bottega, is these amazing Topshop ones. They are so good. They are like the best dupe I've seen for the square toe Bottega ones. Now, as I say, dupe, not copy, because I have seen some copies that are better. From shops like Public Desire, Ego Shoes and stuff. I will link them all on my blog post, so make sure I'll leave the link in the description, or just go to lovestylemindfulness.co.uk. I'll put it on the screen and in the description. And they are like exact dupes, but what I love about these is that they're not as high. I think that they're more wearable. These are like a more of an everyday heel, but obviously you could still wear them in the evening and dress them up. They are the most gorgeous kind of like nude, but more of a creamy nude, not like a brownie nude. And they also are leather, so they're really soft. They had them in black as well, and other colours, I think maybe the blue that's like the Bottega. And they also had them in quilted. They have them in a few different styles. And I think Topshop are just going to keep on bringing out all the Bottega dupes, because obviously there's so many here already. 1, 2, 3, 4 of my Bottega dupes are from Topshop. So yeah, they're like nailing the Bottega trend at the moment. So the next dupe is also a shoe, and it's also from Topshop, and I actually loved these so much, and I knew they were going to sell out, which most of the colours have, but guys, they will 100% come back in stock. I would bet money on it, because they were so popular. They sold out straight away, and anything that does well in Topshop they bring back. And they've got them in green, blue, black and white, and it is the Thong Sandals. I don't know if I said in my trends video, I think I might have, that Thong Sandals are going to be on trend. I was actually thinking of investing in a pair because I hadn't seen any on the high street, and then these beauties came out and they're like perfect. They look like they're going to be really comfortable, because Topshop shoes generally are, and they're really soft leather. They've got that cute little mini heel, which looks like it's going to be impossible to walk on and might break, but the things we do for fashion. And these are, to me, I just realised I haven't even said what they're due for. A perfect dupe for the Gianvito Rossi ones. I've probably butchered the name. I'm so terrible at designer names, honestly. I feel like it's embarrassing. But yeah, I think that they're a really good dupe. So I got them in green, blue and white. I don't know which colour I'm going to keep, because I think they're all really nice. I had a pair of green sandals last year that I loved. And I've got quite a few pairs of white shoes, so I feel like maybe I should go for something different. But yeah, I'm glad. I literally got them like when they were new in. I'll be wearing these all summer long. So another dupe is a little Prada dupe. Now this is quite loose Prada dupe, but I just thought it was a really good one because it's from Monkey. It's super affordable. And you know the whole like Prada regen, I've got one actually, the little grab bag. Not regen, re-edition. So they're doing re-editions of all their like popular style from like 2005, 2006, 2007. And then I was just double thinking myself. I don't know what the word is. Anyway, I just thought that I was saying wrong there. And yeah, so they're all like the nylon styles, and the nylon Prada bags are having a moment, guys. And Monkey have got quite a few different styles. I really liked this one because I thought it was a bit different, but it's not the kind of style that I would invest in from Prada, but I just thought it was quite cool to try something different. It was really affordable, and it's the same kind of material as the Prada ones, and they've got quite a few different styles in this material, so this is a good way to kind of get on the nylon trend and the Prada train without investing in Prada. So the next dupe is a Louis Vuitton dupe, and honestly you're probably better off getting a dupe for this bag because it is impossible to get hold of. So it's the Pochette, I want to say Pochette Matisse, but I know it's not that. Triple Pochette, it's the Pochette something. It's the one, multi-Pochette. It's the one that's got like 3 things. It's really popular, I've seen it all over Instagram. And I saw this bag on Zara. I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's got the bag, and then it's got like a little bag hanging down, and then it's got a strap with another little pouch on it, so you can make your own little pochette, multi-pochette, and it's from Zara and not Louis Vuitton, and this was £29.99, so £30. which is amazing. It's kind of this like burgundy croc material. I think they had it in a few other colours too. Wouldn't be surprised if they bring out more. Wouldn't be surprised if they got more and more Louis Vuitton like. I just thought it was quite cool because I've not really seen anyone else do a dupe for that bag, and I feel like it would be quite hard to pull one off. So yeah, I think they've done a really good job there, and it's like a nod to it without being exactly the same. I'm not sure if they completely pulled it off with this bit. I feel like it should be closer, not so like hanging. But I do think it's good that they've kind of done a dupe, because I feel like there's a lot of people who A, can't afford the Louis Vuitton one, and B, just can't quite frankly get their hands on it. And I have one more Bottega before I show you the best dupe, which is the one that I saved the best till last, guys, remember. And these shoes are honestly so gorgeous, and they look like they're going to be so comfy, because quite frankly these straps look like pillows. And it's these mules. How cool are they? They've got the same square toe as the other ones. They're very Bottega. I don't know if Bottega have actually got a style like this, but just the quilted straps, or like the pillowy straps, the way that they're kind of all knotted, the heel, the toe, everything about it screams Bottega to me. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I'll probably be keeping these. They're really nice. They're leather, and they're just under £70. So a really great dupe for Bottega. And again, I feel like they scream Bottega in terms of the style, but I don't feel like they look like you've got a fake pair of Bottegas on kind of thing, which I feel like hopefully none of this stuff does. I feel like it's kind of a nod to that trend and style and designer without someone looking at you and thinking, oh, you're wearing a fake. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully that you guys agree that that's like the balance that you want when you want a dupe, because you obviously can't afford to buy all the design stuff, but you might want that style, but you still don't want that. People, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. But I think these are really good. And then dun, 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 the final one is another Zara dupe, and to me this bag is the perfect dupe for the Chanel bag. Now we're talking the new Chanel bag. I'm just getting it ready. The new Chanel bag, the new pillowy Chanel bag that we all love, the one that's on everyone's wish list, the one that quite frankly is ridiculously expensive. Well, Zara have only gone and done it. I'm dragging this out because I can't get strap in. Zara have only gone and done it, guys. They have got, look, they've done it. It's like the perfect Chanel dupe. It's really soft and pillowy too. They also had it in like a washed out grey denim, which I did try and order, but that one was out of stock. So clearly these guys are going quick, so snap it up. But I really liked it. It's got this strap is detachable too, so you can wear it as a clutch if you want. I just think this is amazing. It's a really nice length strap too, actually, on the shoulder. Yeah, really good. So I don't know what the new Chanel's called, actually. I should have looked at it before the video, but let me put a picture in so you can do like a little side by side. Zara do really good Chanel dupes, I feel, and again it's the same as a Bottega. It's got that Chanel look, and it's got the same vibe of the new Chanel bag, but it's not like you're wearing a Chanel fake. It's just a really nice black bag. It's not leather, I don't think. Let me look. It's definitely not leather, because it was £30. £30 for a Chanel dupe. I'm very excited about that. So just want to let you guys know that's really good. So yeah, amazing dupe. So many great things here. Which one is your favourite? Do you think I did save the best to last, or do you think I skipped right by it? I do love these ones. I do think these two are also amazing and staying with me. But yeah, guys, there's so many amazing dupes right now, so I'll definitely do a blog post to go alongside, just links to all of them. And if you want me to do more of these, just let me know, because I feel like at the moment there are so many good things that I could continue to do them. So yeah, just let me know if you want me to do more, and I will do that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this a thumbs up, this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm feeling a little hyper. I've just coming out the end of a chest infection. Well, I've still got it, but like I'm not bedbound or anything. And I feel like I've been stuck at home. I've got cabin fever, which is why I'm a bit crazy at the moment. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I've said this already. I'll see you next time. Bye.